We'd love to hear your take on nuclear fusion reactors, as it seems like it's closer to becoming a reality. There's been a lot of talk about these, a lot of talk about little mini reactors. People like Bill Gates have made investments in this space. But let's dig in and find out exactly if it is far away or not. So it is one of those technologies that always seems to be coming around the corner, but never arrives. In reality, nuclear fusion at scale is not likely to happen in our lifetimes. We could be wrong, but from the information we see, this is what we think. And nuclear fusion is a highly complex process that involves combining light and heavy atomic nuclei. And this releases large amounts of energy. And while the theory behind fusion has been developed for decades, building an actual fusion reactor is a major technical challenge. And you have to invest a huge amount of money and expense just to create a tiny bit of energy, as far as we know. Now, the difficulties is, first, containing the plasma is extremely difficult. Again, it takes a massive amount of energy to heat the fuel to that extremely high temperature in order to create plasma from the ionized atoms. And then a reactor requires the plasma to be isolated from the reactor walls to prevent it from cooling. And in order to do that, superconducting magnets need to be used to provide powerful magnetic fields to sustain the fusion reaction. And that is simply unattainable with current technology. And second, creating and maintaining the fuel mixture is a huge challenge. Fusion reactors require hydrogen isotopes. The problem is creating and maintaining the right mixture of isotopes is extremely difficult, and the tiniest impurities within the mixture can contaminate the fuel and cause the reaction to become very unstable. And we all know what happens after that, unfortunately. There is one other thing as well with other problems. The problems is the practicality and cost efficiency. Nuclear fusion requires temperatures in the millions of degrees Celsius, and this requires burning a lot of energy to produce and sustain such temperatures. And while we can achieve the high temperatures, current technology doesn't allow fusion to be net energy positive. Hence, the challenge is also to figure out how to produce more energy than is required to sustain the reaction. And finally, managing the neutrons produced by the reaction is currently unattainable. With our current technology, fusion reaction produces high energy neutrons, which damages the reactor and creates radioactive waste. And we currently have not discovered the right materials that can withstand these intense neutron flux and safely contain the reaction. Not to mention having effective methods for handling and disposing of the radioactive discharge from the nuclear fusion. So from our perspective, solar is the way. We got that nuclear fusion reactor in the sky. Just need to find ways of pulling it in at scale and storing the energy at scale. That's the easy, quick way and safe way. And it's unlimited. So that's where all the focus should be, not in this direction from our perspective.